It was a week before Christmas, my favorite time of the year, and I was working late in the lab that night. Dr. Grayson had asked me to catalog the remaining tissue samples, and while I sat there trying to finish up, I remember thinking, that's what I live for, tissue samples. But then, berated myself for being sarcastic, mainly because I always wanted to be a veterinarian, and now that I was a lowly assistant, I shouldn't complain even to myself that I didn't want to do the work. That's when I heard a commotion outside and walked to the front of the building to investigate. When I reached the main doors that were decorated with a Christmas wreath, I could see the strobe of lights from police cars slicing through the darkness. I then heard gunshots and felt a sharp pain in my shoulder. When I looked down, I could see the blood, but for some reason I didn't equate it as coming from me. It wasn't until I saw the bullet hole in the glass door and the fact that I felt faint that I had any inclination that I'd been shot. After that, I vaguely remember the ambulance guys lifting me up onto the stretcher and taking me outside. I regained consciousness and saw lights overhead as they wheeled me into the hospital and down the corridor. The next experience was quite dramatic and a little disquieting. I was aware that I was in a hospital, but then I started hearing voices. At first they were faint, but the more they talked, the louder they became, until eventually I opened my eyes and found myself in a white room. I mean completely white. I found this quite disturbing, yet soothing at the same time, if that makes any sense. "Hello, Mark. I see you finally tuned us in," said a tall guy standing over my bed. "What happened?" I replied. "I think he believes that he's woken up in a hospital, Jonathan," said a second guy to the first. "Yes, awkward. Okay, Mark, you're not actually in the hospital at this moment. What I mean is your essence isn't in the hospital, but your body is. Now this is going to be hard to accept, so bear with me.